Well, there are now 31,000 cases of coronavirus in Maryland. More than 1,500 people have died. The good news is hospitalizations are slightly down as the state slowly begins the reopening process. Hundreds of people flocked to Ocean City, where the beach and boardwalk and inlet reopened for the first time since the pandemic began. Police were on patrol and officials asked people to practice social distancing. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren with more on the reopening.
Good morning from Ocean City. The weather should be a little bit nicer today. We did see consistent crowds on the boardwalk all day Saturday. The line for Thrasher's Fries stretched around the store as more than 50 people waited at the Ocean City mainstay. On the first day, Maryland's resort town has opened its beach and boardwalk since the pandemic began.
I said this is the longest I've ever seen this line. I figured I'd go ahead and stand in.
While police were on patrol, there was no locals-only mandate, even though Maryland remains under a stay-at-home order. People came from Baltimore.
We just decided to take a day trip. We can see how, more and more vehicles are coming in.
And Philadelphia.
I feel like everyone's just cooped up in their house all the time, so it gives people to actually go somewhere now.
Hundreds enjoyed this sunny, albeit chilly day, while signs warn them to stay 6 feet apart and proceed at their own risk.
It's time. Yeah, we need to be able to go do something.
First day of the new season.
Nathan Todd manages the Backshore Brewing Company along the boardwalk.
We opened at noon, but at 11:40 we had a line of people, spaced out that were very excited to see that we were going to be selling beer and stuff to go.
He's worried about the future and is willing to do what he can to stay afloat.
We want the staff to be safe. We want the people to be safe. So, we'll follow whatever guidelines we have to do until then.
You got to start somewhere. Like the day you were born, we crawled. We had to learn how to walk. Your parents pushed you to teach you to walk.
Many families are just happy to be able to come down to the ocean and hope reopening now turns out to be the right decision.
And this is only just a soft opening, like a new hotel, soft opening.
Yeah.
And this is a look at the beach. You can see it's pretty empty. If you do come here, keep in mind that hotels are not yet open to the general public, and as in the rest of the state, restaurants are still carry-out only. On the boardwalk in Ocean City, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
New information this morning. This year's 4th of July celebration in Towson won't include any fireworks. The Towson Communities Alliance says the fireworks are canceled for 2020 due to coronavirus. The group is already raising funds for next year. If you'd like to donate, go to towsonfireworks.com. Well, local veterans honored with their very own food giveaway. The Babylon Vault Company works with food pantries around the area and wanted to create one specifically for veterans. So yesterday, the entire community came together to donate food, milk, bread, and even pet supplies. Organizers say they helped about 25 families.
The veterans, like I said, have always been special to us as a company, and we also do Wreaths Across America, so we're really into vet organizations, and we really wanted to help these very proud people that gave us so much.
Now, the company accepts all non-perishable items as donations to help feed residents of Carroll County, the homeless, and now veterans. Well, the Food and Drug Administration is granting emergency authorization for a new coronavirus test. The FDA says it will allow a corporation in San Diego to develop antigen tests. The test looks for pieces of the virus, unlike the current test that searches for its genetic material. Antigen tests may not be as reliable as existing tests, but components of the virus could be easier to find. Well, there are now more than 1,200,000 coronavirus cases in the United States. So far, more than 77,000 people have died.